What's up, good people? Welcome back to another episode of Undrafted Views. We're here. We talk sports from the sidelines, and today we're going to talk about the Denver Nuggets. Let's get into it.
The Denver Nuggets are currently number 5 in the Western Conference with a record of 18-16. Coach Mike Malone has them playing pretty good. What have you seen about the Denver Nuggets this season that makes you think that maybe they are a contender?
Nikola Jokic,
Yeah.
period. As long as he's on the court, the Nuggets have a chance. He is their end all be all. And as a matter of fact, when we're talking about Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets, we should be really, it's almost like what KD is doing or has done for the Brooklyn Nets.
Mm.
It's the same thing. Nikola Jokic, Denver Nuggets on his back. Like he is literally carrying it. Now, hopefully, the other players that have been out and they have been riddled with health and safety protocol issues and injuries as well, just like every other team in the league. But for some reason, if he's on the court, there's always hope that they will win. And so, yeah, as long as Nikola Jokic stays healthy and you know he's going to play every game, he's going to play every game. He played it last season. He is now every game this season. He can stay healthy, injury free. The Denver Nuggets have a chance as long as Nikola Jokic is on the floor.
Yeah, they definitely have a chance. Let me tell you, he is leading the Denver Nuggets in all categories. Just across the board. But that can be a little scary because when you put all your eggs in Nikola Jokic's
Sometimes
basket, if he goes out for even a stretch of 5 to 6
done,
games, forget about it.
done.
Yeah.
They'll be number 11. Done,
Mm-hmm.
done. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And so, you have people step up here and there, but there is not a player that has been consistent enough. Sometimes it could be Campazzo. It may be Barton. It just may be. Maybe Gordon. But who is that always? They need another constant. And until Jamal Murray gets back, good luck. Like, good
Yeah.
luck.
It's not just Jamal Murray. For me, it's also Michael Porter Jr.
Yeah.
That was a huge blow to the Denver Nuggets, especially after signing that massive contract. Oh my God, 5 years and 172. MPJ is out for the season. Monte Morris, I like him. He's out with a knee. And then PJ Dozier, they have been riddled with injuries and they just can't seem to get going. But Aaron Gordon can be their number two.
He can be. He can be.
Need more from him.
We need more from him, and I hope he gets it. I mean, he shows up. So I trust that Aaron Gordon as well. Can we get the Aaron Gordon of Orlando Magic
Please.
consistently? Because that would be
Mhm.
helpful. Now that his role has changed, think about it. When he came into the Denver Nuggets organization mid-season last season, he was brought in for a particular reason. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was supposed to be that second option,
Yep.
considering Jamal Murray is still out, right? And so now with Michael Porter Jr. being out, this is Aaron Gordon's time to say, okay, I'm your guy. It's me. Use me. Use me. Either that or Will Barton. Is it you?
Yeah.
It's got to be somebody else. Nikola Jokic he needs help. Like he's doing it now, but I'm telling you, by game 50, he's gonna be done. He's gonna be
Mhm.
done, and you don't want that for him because he's an amazing player. So yeah, I just need if Nikola Jokic is on the floor. I'm hopeful. Hmm.
Yeah. Now, Will Barton typically averages double digits. Right now, he's 15 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. Uncle Jeff Green. Now, he is capable. He's capable of putting the ball in the basket and also playing some solid defense, averaging 9 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. I would like to see Jeff Green get up to the 12 to 15 point
Yeah,
range, especially with all the injuries and protocols and players in and out. Now, when you think about the Denver Nuggets, they beat a couple of good teams in the NBA right now. They beat the Phoenix Suns, they beat the Miami Heat twice, the LA Clippers, and the Golden State Warriors. I mean, those are teams that are basically contenders, and the Denver Nuggets were able to be successful with them. I don't know.
again, that's because Jokic is everything on the court. He's everything. And so again, if he is on the court, even against teams that are top seed in East or West, or that are really good and have been, blowing out teams and surprising teams, because Jokic is so versatile in his game and because he can get to where he needs to get to, he's long and lengthy, he can pass, because he can do all the things, the Nuggets have a chance. And if the other players can just play their role and not make mistakes, big mistakes, the Nuggets have a chance to win. Hence, is why they can beat those teams you just mentioned. But it's fine during the regular season. But if you don't get help, their postseason run is going to be short lived.
Very
That's
short.
it. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's not about right now. Yeah, the Nuggets can win games because Jokic is all of that. He's actually he's playing the same way, similar to how he played in his MVP year. That's what he's
Yeah.
doing right now, right? And then he had other players on the team. So and he's still doing it. What I'm saying is that it looks great regular season. What I don't know is if this Nikola Jokic led team can go deep in the postseason because he's going to be exhausted.
Yeah, and it'll be no fault of his own because he
No.
leaves it all out there on the court now. Let's take a look at the next 5 games for the Denver Nuggets. They play the Dallas Mavericks, the Utah Jazz, then they play the Sacramento Kings, Oklahoma City Thunder, and finish it up against the Los Angeles Clippers. How do you think they'll fare against these next 5 teams?
I think they'll go 3-2 because I know that they've already split the series with Dallas this season so far. And so this is their third game. This is the Denver Nuggets' third game with Dallas Mavericks. I believe they can potentially win. The Denver Nuggets lost against the Jazz already this season, so I believe they will probably lose again because the Jazz is a really good team. So I would say that'd be one of the two losses that I'm mentioning. The Kings, they haven't played so far this season. OKC, they haven't played so far this season. The Clippers, I think that they can actually in the Clippers, the Nuggets beat the Clippers as well. So I haven't gone 3-2. I think that they will lose against the Jazz. The Nuggets will lose against the Jazz, and they can potentially lose against the Clippers. And I'm saying that I
Mhm.
know that Paul George is not playing. I get that. I know that Kawhi Leonard is out. I understand that. But I did not anticipate that the Clippers would actually beat the Brooklyn Nets when they played them recently. So what I say that to say this, you cannot overlook teams who you count out because maybe their superstars are not playing or they may not be that good right now because those types of teams are beating other teams. So we'll just see how it goes.
Okay.
If somebody knows how, if anybody can figure out a way to stop Jokic, they can beat the Nuggets. That's it. Your
Yeah.
main concern should be Nikola Jokic, and you should make the other players on the team, on the Denver Nuggets, beat you. And good luck.
Yeah, good luck looking at these stats for the year. Now, I have the Denver Nuggets going 4-1 on this stretch. The only game I have them losing is against the Utah Jazz.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
That's
I
fair.
mean, when you talk about Jokic doing work against the Dallas Mavericks, fairly easy. I mean, who's down there? KP? I mean, what? He's just going to take advantage of him. Versus the Utah Jazz, I think Gobert and Jokic would be a pretty good matchup, but I have the Utah Jazz winning that game.
Mm-hmm.
And then Sacramento Kings, OKC, and the LA Clippers, I feel like that will be a cakewalk for the Denver Nuggets. So
That's fair.
4-1 on this stretch. Looking forward to see it. Hopefully
Mm-hmm.
Jokic can hold up. I mean, because he is the end all be all for the Denver Nuggets. And I don't know how Coach Mike Malone is going to figure out how to get the most out of the other 4 players playing at the same time as Jokic. All right, you guys, we're going to wrap up this episode on the Denver Nuggets. Make sure you drop down in the comments. Let us know what you think about this, and we will see you guys on the next one. But until then,
Peace.
peace out.